Hello friends, this is a different kind of video. I'm on a rooftop garden and this time I'm talking a little bit about Japan. So if you want to do a trip to Japan, here are a couple of tips and maybe some places you should check out, and let's have a look. So let's say you arrive in Tokyo. One of the things, of course, that's important is to make sure you get either a Pasmo or Suica card at the airport, and with this card you can load it at the machine, but also at any 7-Eleven. You can also pay with that card in 7-Eleven, and with this it gives you access to the whole train system, subway system in Tokyo and even further. And it's very easy. You can just tap it, go in and out, and then you see how much load you still have, and you can just reload it. And that gives you a good access to all, and it's easy to use to all the subways. Important is, if you want to use a Shinkansen and to go to Osaka or any other destination with Shinkansen, you have to make sure that when you're in the train station you have a reservation for the Shinkansen. You can do that online, but you can also book it in the station. If it's busy, like around Cherry Blossom, then make sure, if you want a specific train to a specific city, you need to make a reservation. Good to do it online, so to make sure you have a seat, because pretty much all Shinkansen is reserved seat. Then in Tokyo itself, if you want to have a nice view of the city, of course you can use the Tokyo Tower, Skytree, or you can go to Shibuya Sky. I would recommend either Shibuya Sky or the Skytree. Skytree is cool because you have a nice mall underneath. You also have Okura Sushi, which is a fantastic sushi chain restaurants. It's with a conveyor belt, and they are located in different cities, and one of them, of the Kura Sushi flag stores, is just right outside of the Skytree mall building. So that's a good value for money for eating sushi. Then of course you should always go and see different temples in Tokyo. Of course, Meiji Shrine is a great one, so different shrines, different temples, because they are usually with beautiful parks and very nice to see. If you then continue, let's say you take your Shinkansen to Osaka, and then in Osaka, of course, you want to go and see Osaka Castle with a great museum inside. You should also see, for sure, in Osaka, Dodonbori. It's an area where you have all the street food. You get great Wagyu and Kobe and different beefs and food and seafood, everything on the street. The food is great, it's fun, it's a nice place to hang around. Then of course, if let's say you go to Kyoto, of course all the historic places are in Kyoto. Again, it's easy to reach by train. And then in Kyoto, temple hopping, shrine hopping, go to the old geisha area, which is beautiful just to walk and take a stroll. So of course Kyoto is a beautiful city, and everybody knows to go there because of culture. Kinkakuji, the Golden Palace, but there's also very nice small Shinto shrines and temples, Zen, with great Zen gardens. So there's many beautiful places to see. Of course, if you go there around Cherry Blossom, it's super packed, so you have to make sure you're ready for heaps and heaps of people in all the different parks and places. Then it's easy to go to Naha, with all the deer running in the park and getting bitten in the butt by the deer, and you can buy little treats for the deer. Of course, please don't feed them any other food except the little cookies that they sell there, otherwise the deer get sick. And you see the big Buddha in one of the largest wood structures in the world. I mean, it's beautiful, and it's easy to reach from Kyoto. If you continue and you want to go to Kobe, Kobe is very interesting. Unfortunately, they had a terrible earthquake in the past, but of course the city is restored. So it's a good place to also go and see sights and sounds. Not too far, you can take a train is Himeji Castle, the most famous castle in all of Japan. It's gigantic, super big, has been renovated. They always renovate it every couple of years. So that's a must-see. This castle has a fantastic museum inside, and the town is nice. So make sure to go by Himeji Castle. In Kobe, you also have a colonial style type of part of the city, which is quite interesting. If you go to Hiroshima, of course, you can again go by Shinkansen. They have a big park in memory, of course, of the horrible nuclear blast that happened there in the Second World War. So it's a historic site, and it's a site to learn about what happened there, and it will, of course, to make you chill in your bones, but I think it's important to see. Otherwise, they also have some interesting cultural sites around. All of this is easy it's easy access by Shinkansen. Now, if you also want to see Mount Fuji, that's in the Hakone area, there's different options. If you go by train to Hakone, you can then continue with local trains up the mountains with the cable car, and that takes a little bit longer, but it gives you good views. And it will also allow you then to go with the cable car on the other side to a lake, and from that lake you can take a pirate ship, and you can also have good vistas if the weather is nice of Mount Fuji. Or you go to different towns in the Hakone area, which is directly accessible by train to have views of Mount Fuji. If you want to climb Mount Fuji, that will definitely take longer, and you need better preparations. Yeah, so this is some of the places which most people go. Yeah, just make sure you're well prepared, you know where you want to go, and if you want to use trains or public transport, it's also good, especially if you go to small villages and smaller towns, to always have some cash in the pocket, because some of the buses you have to use also cash, but in case your international credit card is not working, if you need money with your international credit card, most 7-Eleven will have ATM machine for international cards, so that's not a big problem to get cash. If you want to have some different foods, of course, in different places around the country, you have different foods, different ramens, great sushi places. Obviously, if you want to eat something different, there is a place in Tokyo that's called Ryogoku. That's where all the sumo wrestlers are, and this is the sumo town. And in there, you can eat something called chankonabe, which is the food what the sumo wrestlers, the rikishi, are eating to get their size. And there's plenty of restaurants where you can order it, and it's like a hot pot kind. But just check it out. It's called chankonabe. It's good food. So if you go around the different cities and countries, it's a good idea to look for local foods, different foods that are regional. Yeah, I hope these tips helped a little bit. So enjoy Japan, and if you want to know more things, more details, or specific cities, just drop me a little comment, and then I will make some more videos on the fly to give you some more insights on Japan or any other country, of course. All right, bye-bye.